going on, guys? It's Chris from Out West with Chris. Today I want to talk to you guys about how you can fish one of these, a fly, on a spinning setup. So I've run into situations before when I'm fishing for trout, and sometimes other fish too, panfish, stuff like that, when the lures I'm using aren't cutting it. And I'm watching fish rise and take insects off the surface of the water. In those situations, when you have a spinning reel, it's kind of hard to throw one of these guys and be effective at all. It's dang near impossible. You can do it, but you're gonna work really hard at it and it's gonna be frustrating. What we're gonna talk about today is a little device. It's a slip bobber of sorts that will help you fish one of these in rivers, lakes, a variety of different situations. You can fish a dry fly, you can fish streamers, nymphs, all sorts of stuff. Today I'm going to be fishing this dry fly and hopefully catching some trout up here in Northern Idaho. So first things first, let me show you what we've got and how we're going to rig it. Alright, so what I've got is this little deal right here, and it's an adjust-a-bubble. Pretty easy to use. These are really easy to rig. What you're going to do, you're going to take your line, you're going to feed the tapered end into the line, and it's going to slide right through that little hole. You're going to push it through. Once you're through the other side, you're just going to kind of let it hang, and then you're going to tie on your fly. What you're left with is a bobber, essentially a float, that's going to move up and down freely on the line. Once you decide how much length you want after the float, all you got to do is come here, pull this, let's see if I can do it and show you guys, pull that and twist. That band on the inside will twist like that. That's going to lock this in place. Now if you bounce it off of a rock or something, it can come undone. It can also break. These are somewhat fragile. The other thing you could do is you can fill this with water by sticking it in the water and pulling this little end out. That'll give you some more weight. It'll also change the buoyancy of the float in water. Now you can use this as an indicator if you're fishing a really small fly and you can't see it after you cast. You can use it as an indicator if you're fishing a nymph or another wet fly, something like that. It'll work as an indicator too. And you know, it can help turn this setup into a setup where you can effectively fish a fly. Now we're going to go ahead and fish it, see if we can catch a fish. See that? Did you see him come up and hit? Alrighty. One thing you're gonna wanna keep in mind is some floating is gonna be good to have with you. Woo. To help your fly stay up in the water. That's looking good. Letting line out. Oh, we got a rise. I missed it. Got one. Exactly how we wanted it. Oh!
Got off. That's a pretty nice looking one.
This is our last stop of the evening because it's gonna get dark here pretty soon. I had one hit the bobber. Got one. Yeah, well. Swim. Okay, he's a swimmer. I had one hit the bobber. Yeah. Alright guys, that's going to wrap this video up. I think that this is a worthy technique to have in your arsenal, especially if you trout fish, but I could see it being useful for panfish, bluegill, you know, just that type of stuff too. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. I've got more videos coming from this beautiful area. I think it's gorgeous up here. Love being up in Northern Idaho. Thanks for watching, and thanks for getting out west with Chris.